Hello, my little story explorers. Welcome back to Tale Tree, where stories grow like leaves on a magical tree. I'm Bhavna, and I'm so happy you're here today. Whether you're listening on your way home from school, during quiet time, or cuddled up before bed, this story is just for you. Today's story is about something important, about being brave, being kind, and finding your voice when something doesn't feel right. So take a slow breath in and slow breathe out. Let's begin. Find your voice. Arjun was 8 years old and he loved drawing superheroes. Not the flying through the sky kind. His superheroes were different. They helped old people cross the road. They rescued lost puppies. They stood up for others. Arjun carried his sketchbook everywhere, even to school. But there was one thing Arjun didn't like about school. It was the break time. Because during the break time, 3 boys from his class, Kiran, Manav and Dinesh, liked to tease him. "Hey artist boy, why don't you draw us a baby superhero? Careful, he might cry and draw us with tiny hands." The first time they laughed at him, Arjun felt confused. The second time, his cheeks turned red. By the 5th time, he stopped bringing his sketchbook outside. And by the 10th time, he stopped smiling during the break hours. One afternoon, Arjun sat alone under the big neem tree near the playground. He could hear the other kids playing football. He wanted to join them. But what if they laughed again? He whispered to himself, "Maybe I should just stop drawing." Just then, someone sat beside him. It was Meera from his class. "You didn't bring your sketchbook today," she said gently. Arjun shrugged. "They make fun of it." Meera didn't say, "Ignore them." She didn't say, "Don't care." She asked, "Does drawing make you happy?" Arjun nodded. "Very happy." "Then why are you letting someone else decide you're happy?" Arjun blinked. He had never thought of it that way. The next day, Arjun tried something different. When the boys started again, "Hey artist boy," his heart beat fast. His hands felt shaky. But he remembered something his teacher once said. "If someone is unkind, use your calm voice. Say what you feel. Then walk away." So he turned around and in the calmest voice he could manage, he said, "I like drawing. It's important to me. I don't like when you make fun of it. Please stop." The boys looked surprised. They were expecting silence or maybe tears, not words. Manav laughed awkwardly. "Why are you acting serious?" Arjun didn't argue. He didn't shout. He simply said, "I'm serious because it matters to me." And then he walked toward the football field. His legs felt wobbly. But something inside him felt stronger. That afternoon, something unexpected happened. While playing football, Dinesh tripped and scraped his knee. The other boys ran off laughing. Arjun walked over. "Are you okay?" he asked. Dinesh nodded, trying not to cry. Arjun helped him up. Later that day, during art period, the teacher announced a poster competition. Team Everyday Heroes. Arjun's eyes sparkled. Guess who sat beside him? Dinesh. He looked at Arjun's drawing and whispered, "Can you show me how to draw hands like that?" Arjun paused. This was the same boy who had laughed at him. Arjun had two choices: ignore Dinesh or be the kind of hero he always drew. Arjun smiled gently. "Sure," he said. By the end of the week, something had changed. The teasing didn't completely disappear overnight, but it became less. And whenever someone started, Arjun either used his calm voice, walked away confidently, or told a teacher if it crossed the line. He learned something important. Being brave doesn't mean shouting. It doesn't mean fighting. It means standing up for yourself, even when your voice shakes. And something else happened too. More kids started sitting with him during art. Because when you don't hide who you are, the right people find you. One day, Meera looked at Arjun's newest drawing. It showed a small superhero standing tall in front of three taller figures. "What's his superpower?" she asked. Arjun smiled. "He uses his brave voice." Now, my little listener, if someone has ever made you feel small or laughed at something you love, remember, the things that make you different can also make you special. You can use a calm voice to say, "I don't like that." You can walk away. And you can always tell a trusted adult. And if you ever see someone being teased, you can be the Meera in their story. Because kindness, that's a real superpower. And that's the end of today's story on Tale Tree. If you enjoyed this story, share it with a friend who might need to hear it. You can listen to more screen-free stories anytime during travel, quiet time, or before bed. Until our next story, keep being brave, keep being kind, and let your story grow. This is Bhavna from Tale Tree saying bye-bye and see you soon.